Hi, today I'm going to show you how to baste your hexagons for your modern hexie projects. Materials you'll need: thread, paper pieces. These hexagons measure 1 inch. To figure the sizing for your hexagons, you take the measurement of one of the flat sides. This is 1 inch across here, 2 inches across the front. You can print out your own hexagons with the template that's on my website. I'll have a link below. And also you can buy these pre-cut, which are pretty handy, from paperpieces.com. You'll need 2.5 inch squares of fabric. I like to use mini charm packs, which are these. They usually come in packs of 42. Usually have the whole collection, which is really nice. They're already cut. Or you can even use charm packs, which are 5 inch cuts, and you just cut them into fourths. You'll need some scissors, a straight pen, and the straight pen I use is a little smaller than the paper piece. That way it's not too big and sticking off the side, poking you in the finger while you use it. And you'll need a needle and thread. So let's begin. First, you'll take your paper piece, lay it right on top of your fabric. To secure it in place, you're going to use a straight pen and poke from the back just in the middle to hold it in place. You'll take your needle and thread, and for my thread, I don't like to tie a knot at the end. Just keep it like that. That way you'll see how we tie it onto the hexagon. Take your corner piece, fold this over, and fold over the top like so. Have a nice sharp edge. For your sewing, you're going to go through from the top to bottom, just going through your fabric, leaving about 1 inch or less, just a little less than 1 inch of thread at the very end like a tail. To secure it, since we didn't make a knot, you're going to go back through, just through the fabric. Make sure not to pull it too tight where the thread goes all the way through, and that secures your thread to begin. So turning, you're going to smooth your fabric down, stitch from top to bottom again. And the reason we go from top to bottom is as we go around the hexagon, the thread pulls and it pulls it tightly, so it keeps it secure. So smooth over, fold down, go from top to bottom again, stitch, and then keep going around the perimeter of your hexagon. One trick I like to do to make a really sharp point is as I'm smoothing my fabric over, I make sure the edge of my thumb is right at the edge of the paper. So when I smooth the second part over, it makes a sharp point. And this is the last corner we need to secure. To tie off my thread, I usually go through the beginning, just slip through once, and take your scissors, snip. Got about 1 inch left, and this keeps everything secure. Take your straight pin out, and you've got a finished hexie. Let's make another one. Insert your needle to secure your paper. I lost my thread on this last one. Let's thread our needle again. Another reason I don't like to put a knot in my thread is, one, it kind of wastes time, and two, in the next step, when we remove the thread from our hexagons, you snip and you pull, and if you had a knot in either part, it would make it difficult to remove the thread, so it makes it a lot faster in that way too. Okay, so we've got our thread on our needle, no knot. Can start in the corner, smooth over, and stitch top to bottom, leaving a little bit, and again secured our thread. Now we can begin going through each of our points, smoothing over, again putting your thumb right against that paper edge, that way you get a really sharp point. And again Again, top to bottom. And last one. Okay, we end up tying off at the end and snipping. This way takes a little practice. I don't like stitching through the paper because I reuse my paper multiple times. And I think it does a really nice clean job too, especially making sure those points are really sharp. And before you know it, you have lots of beautiful hexagons.